Dragonflight is upon us. Here we go. Last minute checklist for everybody out there who's trying to get everything done before tomorrow. Less than 24 hours away.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
You'll go to your character screen and you'll decide, if you're like me, who am I going to have as my main character? And for me, I've decided on the Shaman. It used to be the Paladin, but they have been demoted. Alright, once you've decided who you want to play as your main, now it's time to start taking a look at professions. How do you want to organize them between all your characters? Because professions are getting a major revamp in Dragonflight, and they're going to be really different, okay? And you'll see me coming out with some Dragonflight profession guides soon as well. For my Shaman, I've decided to go with skinning and leatherworking, and so on and so forth on other characters. Alright, after that, let's log in and take a look at some of the other things that we will want to take care of. So what you want to do is make sure that you have spent all of your currencies from Shadowlands. You know, if you have a bunch, or from all expansions. And since this guy has been an alt of mine, I really don't have a lot of pretty much anything. I have a little bit of Cosmic Flux, but yeah. And you can see with my add-on Altaholic, I can see how much I have on a lot of my characters, but anyway, spend all your Shadowlands currencies. You know, Stygia, Valor, Honor, Conquest, Cosmic Flux, Ciphers. Go through and spend those. After you do that, go to your bind on account currencies. That being Marks of Honor, Pet Battle Charms, Sandstorm Relics from this expansion, things of that nature. Okay? Then, go ahead and get yourself set up with your bags. Alright? You can see here, I have gone through and emptied out all of my bags except the main backpack. And in the main backpack, we have consumables. These are literally all so I can have them for leveling. I've got spectral flasks, which you are going to want. Increases your main stat by 69. Gun shoes. Fantastic leveling item. I've got 3 stacks of them. It's probably overkill. You probably only need about 1 stack. Same with the flasks. Grab as many as you think is going to take you to level. A lot of people are leveling in 3 or 4 hours. The real tryhards. I don't think I'll be able to get it done in 4 hours. It's probably going to be closer to like 6, 7, 8 for me. But we'll see. Fried bonefish is another great food buff that when you kill an enemy, you gain a short burst of speed. It's not insane. It's just to kind of keep you going from mob to mob when you're in an area killing monsters. Your battle pet bandages. If you happen to run into a world quest or some kind of quest that you need to do a pet battle, these are useful. Goblin glider kit. This is, ever since these came out, have been an absolute necessity in all leveling zones because Blizzard likes to add a lot of scale and height to a lot of their zones. I highly recommend using that. Alright. Continuing on. Veiled Augment Rune. This is just a basic rune that's been in this expansion. Gives you 18 of a primary stat. Beyond that, a potion of your, respected stat buff. For me, it's agility. You go ahead, get a good stack of those. I think when you pop them, it's like 5-minute cooldown now. But it doesn't share a cooldown with the healing pot, which is nice. So I have those keybound onto one of my mouse abilities. After that, Cosmic Healing Potions. Those are good. Here's some ones that a lot of people probably don't think of, and that is a Shimmer Scale diving suit and a diving helmet. Both of these allow you to increase your swim speed by 100% and allowing you to breathe underwater for 15 minutes. Very useful if there are any quests that are underwater, near water, and such things. After that, you can use these auto hammers. This is useful if you're running a dungeon or you're in a cave or something of that nature where you can't mount up or you don't have a repair mount, these are quite useful. And then the last item here is a gateway control shard. And basically, this automatically activates a demonic gateway if you're playing with a warlock. Mainly used for like raids and dungeons. It's kind of it's not really needed if you're leveling. Honestly, this is like a niche item. You really don't need to get this. Beyond that, yeah, grab yourself a Hearthstone and make sure you set your Hearthstone. If you want to be close to the beginning of the expansion, would be right here in the Dwarven District in Stormwind. But if you want even a better tip from me, if you want to log in fast and your computer's a little slow, I would recommend not logging out in Stormwind or near the docks. That's where literally everybody's going to be, right? So let's say the servers go down on launch day and you need to log in and then head to this area. I would recommend even just going a little bit out of the way. I know you can get what do you call it? You can't go too far out of this way, otherwise you'll die due to fatigue. So basically, yeah, just go to the point where you're in Elwyn, so you're not in Stormwind, and just like log out here. Because honestly, you're gonna load in so much faster than everybody who's in the city. So that could be one of your tips. And then when you load in, fly down to the docks, and you'll be ready. That's just one little hidden tip, I would say, if you're trying to really get there quick. But most likely, the servers are going to be live, and they're just going to do what they've been doing for the past few expansions, and that's just hit a button and activate the new expansion. So you'll see the whole dock will be filled with hundreds of thousands of people. After that, yeah, make sure you've got like, if you have sockets on any of your gear, throw a speed gem inside them. I don't think I have any sockets available, but I did enchant my cloak with a little minor speed increase. It gives you a little bit of increased movement speed. Make sure you do the whole starting Dragon Isles quest, which you'll get from Wrathion, that says the Dragon Isles await. Make sure you do that. That has you do the whole pre-patch event. Go kill some elementals. I have a video on that as well, which you can go back and take a peek at. And since there's literally less than 24 hours, you most likely won't be able to get too much from that event. So I would just do the starting quests and just get prepped for the expansion. Here's where Wrathion is to start the quest. He's not here in mine because I already did it. And then, let's see. Yeah, just get if you do the pre-patch event, the Primeval event, you can get full 252 gear, which you can see here I have a lot of. And you can get a Regent bag, which is just a small little 20 slaughter, and apparently early on into Dragonflight you'll get a bigger one. So that's nice. And do that. And like I said, clear out your quest logs. I've got nothing. Clear out your bags. Clear out your bank. Everything. So that way, when you start, you can go from start to finish and not have to worry about none of that. Get your add-ons ready. Get your macros ready. A lot of my add-ons aren't up to date. Yeah, pull up CurseForge, get your add-on list, hit the old update all button, and get them all updated. When you do that, you'll come in on launch day and be good to go. That's pretty much all I have, There's many, things too. The fashion, make sure you got your transmog set up so you look good until you get rid of most of the gear while you're leveling. Yeah. And most importantly, get ready to have a fun, exciting time in the new expansion. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.